Namaste. Welcome to Wednesday night wind down. I'm Kim Michelle and from Healing House of Columbia, and we are about to do some yoga movement today. So why don't we come on down to the ground, and we are going to start on our backs. I like to do supported fit with the blocks. So we'll put blocks behind our backs, and the closest block to us will come right along underneath our shoulder blades, and the far block will go to the base of the skull. So I have a blanket out today, and the blanket is going to cushion the hips. And so position yourself. So you can either use blocks or a bolster or a pillow. And the knees can be up, they can be in constructive rest, they can be extended long, or you can bring the feet together and do a supine butterfly pose. And we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose, expanding the chest. Exhale through the mouth, letting it all out. Inhale, chest is growing wide and full. Exhale, releasing all of the day away. So go ahead and keep breathing like that. I've got a little something fun to read to you today. And this is from Cleo Wade's Heart Talk. It says, our words are an extension of our energy. Our words also affirm our energy. If self-love is your struggle, say, I love you to yourself every day. It is a way we remind ourselves that we are dedicated to our relationship with ourselves. If you are looking to bring deeper connectivity to your relationships with others, let I love you be a declaration you'll frequently tell the people in your life. It feels good to say I love you. It feels good to let others know that you love them so they don't have to wonder. Affirming our feelings with our words is a way of actively and lovingly investing in the bond we have with ourselves and everyone else. All right, so if you've got those blocks underneath your back, why don't you lift up for a second and we'll move them, and then feel what your back feels like now that your chest and your heart has opened. Maybe you have some more space in that upper thoracic and upper top of your back. Maybe your heart feels like you just said, I love you to yourself. So go ahead and walk the feet up. So the knees, the heels, you can almost reach the feet with your hands. We're going to just do a little bit of pelvic lifts. We'll inhale and lift the hips up about an inch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. exhale, lower. Now bring those knees in toward the chest. Wrap the hands around the shins and give those shins a little tug. Maybe rocking back and forth from side to side, massaging the lower back. And then let those knees fall all the way over to the right. Maybe place a hand on the top leg, extend the left arm out, maybe look over at the left hand. Inhaling and exhaling here. We're looking back up straight, bringing the knees to the center, and this time bring the knees over to the left side. Extending the arms out to a T. Maybe looking over at the right hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's look back up at the center, bring the knees in, and go ahead and cross the ankles and bring the hands behind the thighs and rock along the length of the spine. And eventually making your way up to a seat. And we're gonna roll right over our knees, coming through tabletop. And now we're gonna pause in tabletop just to get our bearings, and then open up the knees to the width of the mat. The toes are going to touch each other, and we'll reach the feet back toward the feet. And we can bring the hands down to bring the hands down in fists and let our forehead rest on those fists. Inhaling here and exhaling. This is your child's pose. You can come here anytime in this practice. Anytime you prefer to do child's pose than anything else I offer, you're welcome to come and rest here. Now maybe extend your hands forward and walk the fingertips over to the right side of the mat. Stretch out the left side body. Walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Stretch out the right side body. And walk the hands to the center. And we're going to return to our tabletop pose. And today I'm going to use my hands in fist instead of flat on the ground. When you use fist for wrist, then you take off some of the pressure on your wrist. Like if you've been typing all day long, maybe your wrists are a little bit tired. So we'll start here. I'm going to tuck the toes for a little more stability. And inhale, lifting the hips, shining the chest forward, and extending the head, looking down at the top of my mat. Exhale, rounding the hips, rounding the back and shoulders, chin to chest. Inhaling, tilting the hips up, arching the back, shining the chest forward. Exhale, rounding the hips, rounding the shoulders, chin to chest. Now keep doing this cat-cow movement on your own breath, warming up the spine, getting ready for our practice. After you do the traditional cat-cow, maybe you want to look over the right shoulder toward the right foot, doing a C shape with the spine, inhaling forward, exhaling over the left shoulder. Each time you look over those shoulders, you're stretching out the opposite waist and top of that hip flexor. Then now maybe extend the hands out a little bit further. And let's rotate the hips around and do some hip circles. Maybe you hear some cracklings in the hips or the knee joints or even the wrists and shoulders. Motion is lotion. So now let's extend that right leg. We're gonna lean backwards, stretching out the calf. Lean forward, stretching out the toes. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Now let's take that back foot and cross it over the left foot and look over toward that right foot that's crossed over, stretching out the top of your right hip flexor. Alrighty, uncross the leg. Open that leg out so now it's in line with the left knee. I'm going to turn my body to face you all. And we'll inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, the hand alongside of the right leg, extending over that extended leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the left hand down to the mat. Reach up and over. Inhale the arms up. Exhale over the extended leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the left hand down. Now let's bring the hands back down to the mat. We meet in our tabletop again. Now we will extend the left leg. We'll exhale, stretching out the calf. Inhale forward, stretching out the toes. Exhale back. Inhale forward, stretching out every one of the toes, even the pinky toe. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Now take that foot and cross it over the right foot and look over the right shoulder, looking back at that foot. Now uncross the leg and bring the foot in line with the right knee. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. The left leg is extended. We inhale the arms up and over toward the sky. Exhale the left hand alongside of the left extended leg. Stretching over. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the right hand down to the mat. Reaching up and over. Inhale up. And exhale over. Inhale up. And exhale down to the mat. Inhale the arms up. And exhale along the extended leg. And exhale the hands down. And we're gonna meet back in that tabletop. We're gonna open up the knees, reach the hips back for a little rest in child's pose. Now let's swing the feet around. We're gonna meet in our easy seat. Easy seat could be crisscross applesauce. The legs could be extended forward, or they can be opened into a V. We're gonna be in crisscross applesauce today. So let's inhale the arms up over the head. Exhale the right hand down to the mat, reaching up and over. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the left hand down, reaching up and over. Inhale the arms up. Take the left hand and place it on the right knee. Take the right hand and place it behind you. Inhaling, reaching the crown of the head up toward the sky. Exhaling, turning the belly button toward the right wall. Inhaling, elongating the spine. Exhaling, twisting the shoulders to the right. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. This time, if it feels good in your neck, go ahead and twist a little more and maybe looking over your right shoulder. Inhaling. Exhaling, unwinding, and turning back around to the front. Let's inhale the hands up. Exhale the right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind you. Inhaling, reaching the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Exhaling, twisting the belly button to the left. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, twisting the shoulders to the left. Inhaling, reaching the crown toward the sun. Exhaling, twisting, maybe looking over that left shoulder by turning your neck. Inhaling, exhaling, unwinding, coming back around to the front. Alrighty, we did some nice spine twist. Now we're gonna work on the upper cervical, the neck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look to the right. Inhale forward. Exhale, looking over the left. Inhaling forward. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling forward. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling forward. Exhaling the chin down toward the chest. Now let's take that chin over toward the left, looking down at the left underarm, and then maybe grabbing your left ring finger and placing it on the back of your head, giving that neck a little tug. We're going to inhale and exhale here for 5 breath cycles. Remove the hand from the head and look up. Now we'll look down at the right underarm, taking the right hand, finding the right ring finger, and letting that rest on the back of the head. We'll stay here for 5 breath cycles, giving the head a little tug with that ring finger. Releasing the head, letting the head come up so the chin is parallel to the ground. And now we're going to think about taking the left ear to the left shoulder. And still we'll find that left ring finger and just giving a little tug. 5 breath cycles here again. And maybe you want to extend the right hand. It's kind of like a nerve floss here. And go ahead and release the head. And we can take the right hand and find the right ring finger. And give that, kind of pull the right ear toward the right shoulder. Maybe this time extending out the left arm. Release. So we'll do our neck rotation. We'll go clockwise 3 times. I will come counterclockwise. All right. So now let's take the shoulders. We're going to bring them forward, up by the shoulders, and slide them down the back. Forward. Now do the shoulder rotations backwards. Now let's bring the arms out to cactus arms. We're going to close the elbows and look up at the ceiling, reaching the hands up a little higher, and exhale, rounding the upper back, coming in, crunching, inhaling, looking up, exhale, rounding the back and giving that body a little crunch. Inhaling, looking up. And rounding and crunching. Alrighty, so we did neck, shoulders, upper spine. So now let's do our hands. Let's do external circles 5 times, and then let's rotate them in. And now let's clasp the hands, and we're going to draw a figure 8 sideways. Alrighty, that is nice. Alrighty, so we are going to do some modified sun salutations today. So let's come up through our tabletop. Let's tuck our toes and walk the hands really quick up toward the feet. We're going to hang out here in this forward fold. The knees are bent. The belly is resting on the thighs. The neck is long. The head is weighing down. That head's weighing about 12 pounds. Now take the hands and walk them up the legs, coming to our stand, our mountain pose. Alrighty, now let's take that long walk up toward the top of our mat. Each step, we feel the 4 corners of our feet. That helps us find stability when we're doing our warriors, if we know that we can feel all 4 corners of the feet. Alrighty, so it is time to do we'll do top half of the sun sal. So the feet are about hip width apart. That would be 2 fist width. So we can bend down and feel that we have the space between our feet that are equal to our two fists. We're gonna shine the palms forward. We'll flex the knees a little bit. Think about we have a tail coming out of our lower spine. We're gonna inhale the hands up toward the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Coming down with a straight back first. We're parallel to the mat. And now we're gonna fold all the way down. I'll bring the hands to the shins. Inhale to a flat back. This is not about 90 degrees. The neck is long. We're looking at the ground. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Let's try this again. One breath, one movement. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward folding, coming down, all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knee. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, one more time. Then we're gonna add on here. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Coming into our forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the hands down to the mat. You can have hands or a fist. And we're gonna step back with the right foot. Drop the right knee. Step back with the left foot. We're on our table. We're going to, our knees are already dropped. We're going to drop our chest and our chin, and our forearms are going to be on the mat. And we're going to inhale our belly all the way down to the ground. Chin is on the ground. Press the hands into the mat. Baby cobra. Tuck the elbows in. Reach back into child's pose. Come back into the table. Tuck the toes. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, let's do that modified sun salutation again. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Coming into our forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Step the right foot back. We're on our table. Inhale. Exhale, the forearms down to the mat. Slide the belly down. Take the hands underneath the chest. Inhale to baby cobra. Press into the mat. Reach the hips back to our child's pose. Come back into the table. Step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, I'm feeling a little warm. Now I'm gonna move my mat, my blanket, because now we're going to do some standing warriors. So what we'll do is we'll be in our mountain, and we're gonna step the right foot back, grab our balance. Think about our feet being on railroad tracks. We're looking forward. We'll drop the right heel. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. This is our warrior one. You can let the hands touch and extend the pointed fingers up like Charlie's Angels. Inhale, arching the back. Exhale, releasing the hands, grabbing the hands behind us, clasping them, opening up the upper back. Exhale, leaning forward, coming into our humble warrior. Inhaling up, back to warrior one. Exhale the hands down to the hip and step the right foot forward. Alrighty, let's do it on the other side. I'm gonna turn the opposite way so my back's not to you. So we'll step the left foot back. The feet are on railroad tie, so open up the feet. Drop the left heel. Inhale the arms up overhead. Clasping the hands or Charlie's Angels fingers. Inhaling, looking up toward the ceiling. Exhaling, unclasping the hands. Grabbing them behind us. Opening up the chest. Inhaling, leaning forward to our humble warrior. Head is dropping. Inhaling back up. Warrior one. Exhaling, hands to the hips and stepping forward. Alrighty. So now we will add the warrior two to it. So we'll step the right foot back. Drop the right heel. Inhale the hands up to warrior one. Exhale, opening out to the side. We'll put our feet on that tightrope now. The back right foot is going to be parallel to the back of the mat. The front foot is facing forward. Hands are on the hips. Our shoulders and hips are in line with the long end of the mat. We'll reach the arms out and look over that front left hand. Let's inhale that hand up. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale that hand up. Exhale, peaceful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Now let's straighten that leg. We're gonna step the right foot forward. Upward salute. Exhale, mountain. Alrighty. Let's do the other side. We're in our mountain. Let's step back with the left foot. Feet are on the railroad tracks. Drop the left heel down. Inhale the arms up to warrior one. Exhale the hands. We're going to get on that tightrope. Hands are on the hips. The left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. The right foot is pointing toward the front. Our hips and our shoulders are facing the long end of the mat. We'll extend the arms out in a T and look over that front hand. Let's inhale the hand up. And exhale, flipping the hand all the way to the back. Peaceful warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, flip the hand up. Exhale, peaceful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Alrighty, hands on the hip. We'll step back up to our mountain. Alrighty, it is time for some balance exercises. We will do our balance with 2 feet first. We're gonna inhale and come up on our toes. I'll do it sideways so you can see me come up on my toes. So inhale up. Exhale the hips, the feet down. And lift the toes. Inhale, come up on the toes, lift the heels. Exhale the heels down, lift the toes. Now we're gonna add our hands. Let's inhale the heels up and the hands up. Exhale the hands down and the heels down and lift the toes. Inhale the heels up and the hands up. Exhale the hands down and the heels down. We're going to come to our chair. Inhale, standing, raising the heels and raising the hands. Exhale the heels down, the hands down, coming to our seat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Alrighty, let's return to our stand. Alrighty, very good. Let's meet in our seat. We're going to meet in a forward fold. We can extend the feet forward. And just like we did in our forward fold on the ground, standing, we're going to do a seated forward fold. So we're going to inhale the arms up over the head and hinging the hips, looking at those fingertips till we can't come down any further. Our belly's resting on those thighs. Drop the hands to the shins and let the chin fall toward the chest. We're going to inhale and exhale here, 5 breath cycles. And go ahead and walk those hands up the shins. And now we will bring the feet in to our butterfly pose. And now we can hinge the hips and we can round the spine. So we're going to bring our nose toward our toes. And let's rest here for 5 breath cycles. All right, walk the hands up. And now we'll bring the knees together like we're closing a book. Now we're going to balance on the base of our spine. We can bring our shins parallel to the ground. Our hands can support the backs of the thighs. Our chest is going to shine forward. We have a straight spine here. Maybe we lift our hands up for this boat pose. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling, exhaling the toes to the ground, and we'll lower the body all the way down till it's flat on the mat. So now let's open the feet to the width of the mat. And we will do some windshield wipers here, back and forth. Showing our hips a little love. And now let's bring the feet together. We will take the right foot and place it on the left knee. And take the right hand and open up that knee. We're opening up our hip flexor, our right hip flexor here. This is one option. Another option could be take the hands and thread them behind the left thigh and clasp them there. And pull that leg in. You can still use your right elbow to open up the right knee. If you're taking this option, make sure your feet are flexed hard. Now you can let go of your hands, let the left foot fall to the ground. Maybe scoot the hips over to the right side of the mat. Cross the legs like you're sitting on the couch with a skirt on. And let those knees fall over to the left. Maybe you put your left hand on the top leg, giving it an extra tug. Maybe you extend the right arm to the right. Maybe you go ahead and look over at that right hand if it feels good in your neck. Let's hang out here for a few breath cycles. Now let the knees come up toward the ceiling. You can extend the right foot up toward the sky. And you can bring your hands behind the right thigh. And let that right leg open up. Open, you can lengthen the left leg if you want, or you can still keep it bent. And if you have more flexibility, you can grab the right big toe. So you can either be holding the toe or holding the edge of the leg. Alrighty, let's bring that leg back in, lengthening it down. Now let the knees bend. We can come back over to the center of our mat. Bring the left foot to the right knee. Taking the left hand, opening up that left hip. This is one option. The next option could be threading hands behind the right thigh. If you have this one, make sure those feet are flexed hard. Use the hands, let the right foot come to the ground. Let's scoot the body over to the left side of the mat. Making sure the legs are crossed like you're sitting on the couch. And let those knees fall over to the right. Maybe you want to you can extend the both arms out to a T, or maybe grab the top leg with your right hand. Maybe you look back over toward the left extended hand. Now bring those knees up toward the center. And you can Extend that left foot up toward the ceiling and open it up toward the left side. Maybe you grab the big toes and open it up. Maybe you just let the leg rest on your left hand. And let's bring that left leg in. We're gonna come to our second to last pose, and that is gonna be happy baby. So let the feet face the ceiling and let the hands come behind the thighs. It's option 1. Option 2 is grab the outside of the feet. Option 3 is grab the big toes. And if you want, you can rock from side to side like a happy baby. And go ahead and release the feet. Extend the legs down the length of the mat. So your collarbones are open. You want to receive from the universe. Let the palms face the sky. If you need to have some more grounding, let the palms face the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your attention to where your heels are resting on the mat. Think about letting your calves melt into your mat. The backs of your thighs. The glutes. Relax your lower back. Relax your tummy. Relax your chest. Open up the collarbone. Bring attention to where your shoulder blades are supporting you on the mat. Lengthen the neck. Maybe rock the head from side to side, and notice where the base of your skull is contacting the mat. Relax your jaw. Let the tongue find its rest at the bottom of your mouth. Relax your cheekbones. Relax the eyes. Relax that space in between the eyebrows. Relax the forehead. Rest in your Shavasana. Alrighty, let's wiggle our toes and wiggle our fingers. Bring those feet together and inhale and reach the arms up over the head. Point the toes, reach the fingertips up toward the opposite side of the room. Inhale, really big. Exhale, relax. Roll over to your favorite side. Bring the knees in to your fetal pose. Rest the head on the bicep. And the other arm is in front of your chest. Let's inhale here. And exhale. And let's push into that front, and that arm that's in front of the chest, coming up to the easy feet. With the feet crossed into easy seat. Now it is time to do our affirmations. What we do is we open the arms out into a T on the inhale. And the exhale, we wrap the arms around our chest, giving ourselves a big hug. Exhale and repeat the affirmation I give you. So let's start. Let's inhale, the arms open. Exhaling them closed, repeating, I fill my cup first, then I serve others. Let's inhale the arms open, exhaling them closed, and say, I am enough. Inhale the arms open. Exhaling them closed and say, I love me. Now let's bring those hands in front of our chest and we tell our bodies, thank you for supporting us through this practice. I thank all of you for allowing me to lead you through this yoga practice. Namaste and amen.